Hey everybody, it's Pastor Mike here on Tuesday about noon. And man, I hope you all had a great weekend. It was a gorgeous weather weekend, and I hope you had fun celebrating Mother's Day. And I know it's been said already, but I just want to say it again. To all you moms out there, man, you guys are doing so much to hold our families together. And I especially think of my wife, Julie, and all the work she's doing to hold our family together during this time. And I know many of you have added the role of homeschool parent to the million other things you're already doing. I just want to say on behalf of all of us, happy Mother's Day, a couple days late. I hope you had a great Sunday. I want to jump in today and share a couple things. This has been such an interesting season of life. Really unlike anything I've ever lived through, and I think many of us can say that. So I'm going to share today 3 tips that I have on how you can survive coronavirus. Here we go. Tip number 1, think about what are some of the things that you can relax on a little bit. And maybe your standards, which are normally here, can drop down to here just a little bit to help stay sane during this time. And here's what I mean. For us, a couple things we've relaxed on a little bit in our home. Screen time, right? It used to be like 30 minutes a day max. Well, that rule's relaxed a little in the name of staying sane when we're cooped up inside, especially on those days when maybe it's not sunny and gorgeous. Also, the food budget's relaxed a little bit. Honestly, food is one of those few things that I really enjoy right now. And I keep saying, honey, let's just relax the food budget just a little bit because I need something to look forward to. Tip number 2 is this: faith has to come first. And here's what I mean. When I think about my friends and family and the people I know right now, I know people that are on this side of the spectrum thinking that this whole coronavirus thing is way overblown. Our economy should have been opened up weeks ago, and they are really dissatisfied with where things are at right now. And some even feel like there's a bit of government conspiracy going on to try to control all of us. Then I've got people on this side of the fence who they think this is a very serious virus that's going around. It could lead to a lot of deaths, could lead to hospital shutdowns, could lead to a whole lot of crisis if we don't shelter at home the way we're being asked to. But here's what I know. Regardless of which side of that spectrum you're on, I believe that God is more interested right now in how we treat each other, how we love each other, how we serve each other. Our faith has to come first. And what did Jesus say? He said, "A new command I give to you." And what is that command? To love one another. And how are we supposed to love one another? In the same way that Christ loved us, which is mainly to love selflessly. So let's be careful how we engage in these conversations and debates about the current events and make sure that our faith comes first. And that leads me to my 3rd and final tip, and it's this: remember that God is sovereign over everything. So even if the government conspiracy theorists are correct, or even if this is the most severe virus that the world has ever seen and a global pandemic, either one of those scenarios, if they're true, God is still sovereign over those things. God can still grow His church during those situations. God can still teach us to trust in Him regardless of what we're facing. So as we approach each day with uncertainty, not knowing what's coming next, remember, nothing ever catches God by surprise. And in fact, if truth be told, it's often in times of trial and persecution that the church grows the most. So let's make sure we remember that God is sovereign over everything. And that's all I have for you today. I hope those 3 tips come in handy. We love you, church. Have a great day.